to order. The first order of business are the minutes dated August 19th. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Motion approved. Is there a second?
Second the motion.
Second. Any further discussion, additions, corrections to those minutes? Being none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Minutes recommended for approval. The first order of business on our regular agenda is a rezone. To consider a rezoning petition from general commercial to high-density residential. The site is located at 137 3rd Avenue East in Dickinson. It is approximately 0.16 acres. This time I'd ask the party presenting, please feel free to come to the podium.
And you want me to tell you why I want this rezone?
Well, yeah, first your name and address.
My name is Tammy Glasser, and I live at 137 3rd Avenue East.
Okay.
And my main motivation was basically I went to refinance my home and found out I didn't realize it was general commercial, and I can't go through regular financing as a commercial zoned home. And since the home was built, it's been a private residence. There's only, I believe, 2 businesses to the south of me. Everything else around me is residential.
Any questions, comments for Ms. Glasser?
And you intend to continue to occupy the residences?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions or comments? Thank you, Ms. Glasser.
Thanks.
Somebody ask if there's anyone in the public who'd like to make comment. Please feel free to come to the podium. Give us your thoughts. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Josephson, our AICP City County Planner, for his recommendation. City?
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioner. Steve Josephson, City County Planner, and this is a request to rezone this property from general commercial to high-density residential, which matches the residential zoning that's to the north, north and in the general area of this property. If you look at the future land use map, there are a number of residential properties in this area. Our future land use map and our comprehensive plan designates all these areas as being residential. They have general commercial zoning, which is in the case of Ms. Glasser, wanted to refinance her house or do some improvements and couldn't because of the zoning. So the zoning request matches the future land use map category. One thing I will note is that I did drive through the neighborhood. Many of these houses that are located in general commercial zoning but are residential in the future land use map are viable homes. And we're hoping that in the future people will come in and as they realize this and rezone their properties, or maybe get their neighbors to all come in together and rezone it. Just so that they can continue to use this, and because that way we can save residential, some valuable housing stock in the center of the city. Staff recommends approval, and I'm here to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions for Mr. Josephson at this time? I did receive a letter, quite a nice letter. In fact, it's one of the nicest recommendations I've seen from anyone in a long time. And I'm going to read some comments from this. This letter came from Miss Melissa Shepard, and her and her husband owned property at 112 3rd Avenue East. And she writes in support of this, and she strongly recommends the rezoning petition. She purchased this property at 112 3rd Avenue East. It was advertised as within walking distance of eateries, grocery store, post office, banking, and it was also, could be used as a business. And she's well aware, she says, of the multi-use neighborhood concept from the city planning in California where she came from. And her and her husband moved here several years ago and been quite involved in a lot of things in the community. With this concept, people live in neighborhoods where they can walk to businesses, work, cuts down on commuting time. It's a very healthy lifestyle. The older concept of strict segregation of business commercial districts from residential districts was, and as I understand, according to city planners, an outgrowth of our love for the automobile. But now we are looking at places where we can live, walk, work, entertain, do all those things within an area where we close to where we live. We took up residency in North Dakota in July '06 and learned that the city was not, the code concept and zoning for our property was not with what we thought. And I thought I did my due diligence. We were zoned general commercial, paid commercial utility rates, and had trouble with forwarding, changing old addresses, and not commercial. But now, I must support a better downtown multi-use concept. I encourage you to help the downtown be a place to live and walk to services. This will support local small businesses and support the sense of neighborhood, as well as our health and personal travel expenses. We all realize that larger commercial businesses need enough space such that downtown could never accommodate them. Thus, if this was the original reason for so much general commercial zoning, in this, it needs rethinking. If we wish to rejuvenate our downtown, I hope this concept will gain traction and make these small lots family friendly. Thank you. Melissa Shepard, and she gives her credentials as what she's done. She's now retired. But I appreciate this letter, and I think the spirit that the Shepherds have of revitalizing the downtown goes in with hopefully what will be done with the Renaissance, the push to encourage people to get involved in the Renaissance zone. Any other comments from the commission? This time we'll close public portion of this hearing, and I'd ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I move the City of Dickinson Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of the petition to rezone the parcels located at 137 Third Avenue East from GC to R3 as being compliant with the City of Dickinson Comprehensive Plan, as meeting all the requirements of the Dickinson Municipal Code, and also being in the interest of public health, safety, and welfare.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Second? Give Adam Calistero seconded that. Is there any further discussion? Being none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Recommend approval. Thank you very much. Item 2 on our regular agenda today is a minor plat. It's to consider a request for a minor plat for Parkway Ford First Subdivision. The site consists of all of Lot 10, Block 3 of Mayor First Edition, as well as a parcel of land located in the west half of Section 1, Township 139 North, Range 96 West. The site is approximately 6.16 acres. At this time, I'd ask the party present. Please feel free to come forward.
Mr. Chairman, board members, my name is Leon Malberg. I live at 941 13th Street West in Dickinson. At the present time, I am representing Parkway Ford in this effort. You may ask, why am I representing them? I was the agent involved in securing the small parcel of ground on the very northwest corner of that property from the city of Dickinson 28 years ago. About 4.5 to 5 months ago, Parkway Ford was called by Mr. Mayor, who bought the balance, or bought the property to the north. And he replatted it. And in fact, the little parcel that we had purchased on a meets and bounds basis, he designated as Lot 10, Block 3, Mayor's First Subdivision. Well, he came in because the taxes in 2011 were $9.37 on this 0.6 acres. In 2010, they were $10.48. In 11 or 13, they were, I think, $12. But then in 2014, it went almost to $500 for that 0.6 acres. And Mr. Mayor, of course, with the 9, 10, and $12, he was not going to make a stink about that. But when the taxes came in at sizable increase, he came into Parkway Ford and said, I think you're using my property. Well, I got a call within 10 minutes because I represented Parkway Ford in securing that property from the city, and I actually recorded the deed course, the city at that time only gave what we knew as a sheriff's deed. It was not without a cloud because of the Opal Larson estate that apparently had owned it before and was taken away from them by the city or a political subdivision. So, Parkway Ford said, "You got me in this mess, now get me out." So that's what I was doing. I found out after contacting both the city and the county that it wasn't my problem. It was apparent that even though we had purchased that small piece, 0.6 acres, the city, for about 24 years, didn't assess anybody for the taxes on that small piece. And then when Mr. Mayor platted it, apparently somebody assumed that was part of the Opal Larson estate, and it was included in the plat. Well, that went for 3 years until the taxes went through the roof, and then I got a call saying something's wrong here. So I went to both the city and the county and established that, yes, Parkway did own it. It probably had a cloud because it did not, it was a sheriff's deed. So, but all of the items were there, and and the city and the county finally agreed that somebody had fouled up, and that between the two of them, they were going to have to credit back to Mr. Mayor the large taxes for 2014 and the minor taxes for 2011 through 13. In both cases, the county and the city said this would not have happened had this been platted. So we took that as a strong suggestion, and not only did we clear the title up as far as the county and the city are concerned, we also agreed to go for a plat, which gives it a Lot 1, Block 1, Parkway First Edition, with no changes at all, none. We are not looking for approaches, we're not looking for easements, we're not looking for anything other than to establish an accepted standard, even though meets and bounds, and all three pieces of property of Parkway owned were in a meets and bounds basis. But we figured, well, if it makes everybody's life easier, we should plat it. Needless to say, I haven't done a plat in many years, and I didn't realize the increase in cost to do that, but once we were in the soup, there's no sense backing out. So we're here to ask the zoning board to consider our minor plat for clarification purposes and administrative purposes to facilitate not only the city but the county. And if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them.
Anyone have any questions this time for Mr. Malberg? Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
This time I'd ask if there's anyone in the public who would like to make a comment on this minor plat request. Please feel free to come to the podium and give us your thoughts. Anyone else from the commission wish to make any further comment? Mr. Josephson, I'd like to hear from you at this time and see what your recommendation is.
Certainly. Commissioner Steve Josephson, City County Planner. I believe Mr. Malberg explained the circumstances of this. It's an unplatted piece of property that they're just bringing in as a new subdivision. Staff recommends approval, and I'm here to answer any questions you may have. I will add, in case, because I've gotten a couple of phone calls about this, I've received some questions, some telephone calls. It's not a change in zoning. They're not proposing any changes to, I just want to put this on the record, to what they have out there. It's just taking a piece of property that's currently unplatted and platting it as a subdivision.
Thank you very much. Any questions? This time I'll close public portion of this hearing and ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr. Basseros.
I move the City of Dickinson Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of the minor preliminary plat for Parkway Ford First Subdivision, subject to the conditions listed above as depicted in the application materials, as meeting all the requirements of the Dickinson Municipal Code and also being in the interest of the public health, safety, and welfare, subject to the conditions. Oh, there's no conditions, correct? Subject to no conditions.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. Is there a second to that?
Second.
Second by Mr. Friedrich. Any further discussion? Being none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Minor plat's been approved for recommendation for approval. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 3 on our agenda is a minor plat. It's to consider a request for a minor plat for Shetler Acres subdivision. Site is generally located in the southwest quarter of Section 11, Township 139 North, Range 96 West. Site is approximately 10.11 acres. Is there a party here that'd like to present this? Please feel free to come forward.
Good morning. My name's Ken Good with Forsgren Associates. We're here to represent Mr. Shetler in the request to approve this preliminary plat, or minor plat, I'm sorry. It's a minor plat to develop one lot for a single-family home. I'm here to answer any questions you have. I don't have anything else to add. It's pretty straightforward.
Any questions or comments this time?
Mr. Chairman, I do have one
Kevin.
clarification for the city engineer. There is an easement dedicated directly to that lot along that roadway, is that correct?
Right. They've prepared an easement to
Okay.
go through some of the previous splits to get to that lot.
Craig was one, so thank you.
Like Steve Josephson, City County Planner, we did ask for a revised site plan. I'm not sure if it's on here or not, but it does call out that plat, and that'll be on the final that goes to City Commission. Or it does call out that easement, so that it will be served in perpetuity.
Any other questions or comments? Thank you very much. This time I'd ask if there's anyone here in public who would like to make comment on this minor plat. Please feel free to come forward.
I'm Ed Fetch. I'm here representing Fetch Honey and Bees, and I just want to make the zoning board aware that it is a honeybee operation down there on north of this plat, and that various times near the spring and the fall, we bring in a lot of beehives to load on the trucks and unload them there. So there's quite a congregation of bees, and you might want to keep that in mind when you're considering this. This operation's been there for 30 years, so we plan on continuing to operate the honey company there. So far, there's never ever been a problem, but we're talking housing and a lot of different people that could be allergic to the bees and so forth. So, we really would like you to consider that in with it. I'm not saying you shouldn't approve it, but keep this in mind if you approve it, that this is a honeybee operation down there and has always been. And that by zoning it for housing, there could be a problem.
Thank you, Mr. Fetch. I think that the big consideration will be that the people want to build eventually, they say, a one residential unit there, a single family on that 10 acres, and that they will have to be aware that you've been operating a business and
Absolutely.
that you should continue unimpinged to keep doing your business.
Okay, thank you. And that's the only thing I had to say about it.
Thank you, Mr. Patch.
Thank you.
This time, anyone else in the public who would like to make comment, please feel free to. Anyone from the commission wish to make further comment? This time, I would ask Mr. Josephson, our city county planner, to give us his recommendation.
Steve Josephson, City County Planner, and this is a request, it's not a rezoning, the zoning's still for Mr. Fetch's benefit, this still remains agricultural. In the city of Dickinson, zoning jurisdiction, agricultural can have a minimum lot size of 5 acres. And in this case, they're creating a 10-acre lot. So the zoning will stay the same. He wants to create one more lot. He had come in previously to replat 5 lots to the west of here. Just wanted to create one more lot that, according to Mr. Shetler, he intends to provide to a family member sometime in the future to build a house on. The issue was access. There is a site plan. Site plan indicates we have a revised one that'll go to city commission that states that that they will be served in perpetuity by the easement that runs through the subdivision to the west of here. Staff recommends approval with no conditions, and I'm here to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Mr. Josephson. Anyone have any questions at this time? Mr. Josephson? Being none, we'll close the public portion of this hearing, and I would ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Frederick?
I move the City of Dickinson Planning and Zoning Commission recommend preliminary approval of the minor subdivision plat for Shetler Acres subdivision as being compliant with the Dickinson Comprehensive Plan and meeting all the requirements of the Dickinson Municipal Code, and also being in the interest of public health, safety, and welfare.
Thank you. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Kovash? Any further discussion? Being none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Recommend approval. This time I'd ask if there's anything else that anyone would like to bring before the commission. Please, feel free.
Yes, Mr. Chairman and commission members, I know we're getting done. We're getting finished early. At 9:30, there's a work session to talk about the Renaissance Zone. We have Ricky Rarich, who's the Renaissance Zone, the State Renaissance Zone Director, who'll be in at 9:30. And the reason why is because the Renaissance Zone law was recently changed. The city can expand the number of districts that it can add to the Renaissance Zone, and this is a valuable economic development tool. I believe there are members of the Planning and Zoning Commission who weren't around when the Renaissance Zone plan was developed back in 2005. And also, any change to it, because it was adopted in a public hearing, will come in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission. So I believe this would be valuable for you, and we had an agenda attached to this. So Ms. Rarich is coming over from Bismarck, and hence the lateness of the workshop. It's the earliest we could schedule it. So it'll be back here in the City Commission chambers at 9:30.
Thank you, Mr. Josephson. Anything else anyone would like to bring forward?
Mr. Chairman, just
Mr.
to add
Henley.
one thing to Steve's comment. Steve has done a great job organizing this. We have been meeting with the Downtown Association as well, and there seems to be a lot of interest to move forward, so we'd like to try to use this as a little bit of a catapult to get people in the downtown district to take advantage of this process that's available. Obviously, Bernie's Esquire, it gained a lot of attention, and I think if we could do that in half of the downtown, it would definitely change the economic outlook for the downtown district. So we're excited about it, and Steve has done a good job as far as administering so far. We're going to expand it, and I'm hoping that the public will be excited about it too.
We have been working with the Downtown Association at noon today. We're having a meeting at the Eagles to explain, to hand out some information about the Renaissance Zone for those people who live in it and others who are interested in possibly using it to help spur development and help bring in new development to the downtown.
Thank you. This time I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion adjourned, or second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.